Hi everyone, we are back with 10 quick questions on the go. Please take advantage of our format, which allows you to progress through the questions at a pace suited to your students' needs. Let's begin. Here are the next 10 quick questions. Question 1. Rewrite the sentence or sentences with the correct punctuation and spelling. And there are a lot of mistakes in this little paragraph. There are a couple of sentences and there's quotation marks because there's direct speech. Massive numbers of spelling mistakes, just about every word spelled incorrectly. It's way over the top, but I'm sure you can do it. So I put this up here for you to have a look at. I'll read it, then press pause, and when you press play, I'll be here to run through the corrections for you to see how you went. So pause, play, whenever you think you should or you need the time to either do the work or mark the work, or you just want to have a rest, or you want to sleep, or whatever, or there's an earthquake. But anyway, moving along. Lila was watching a documentary on cheetahs. She'd never seen an animal move so fast. It was incredible. She told her mum that cheetahs were in fact the fastest animals on earth. Also the best looking. What's that saying? Faster than the speed of light, she commented. Alright, let's go through and mark it. The correct words, correct spelling, the correct sentences will scroll through. And I will spell them. Capital L for Lila, because it's the start of a sentence. Was watching, W-A-T-C-H-I-N-G, documentary, D-O-C-U-M-E-N-T-A-R-Y, on cheetahs, C-H-E-E-T-A-H-S, full stop, next sentence. She'd never seen an animal move so fast. Capital S, beginning of the sentence. Apostrophe because it's a contraction for she had never seen, S-E-E-N, an animal, A-N-I-M-A-L, move so fast. Full stop. Short sentence, capital I, it was incredible, full stop after incredible, and incredible is probably spelt correctly. That's incredible. Full stop. Capital S for she, start of a sentence, told her mum that cheetahs, C-H-E-E-T-A-H-S, were, W-E-R-E, in fact, F-A-C-T, the fastest, F-A-S-T-E-S-T, animals, A-N-I-M-A-L-S, on Earth. Earth is a capital E because it's a proper noun. It's the actual name of our planet. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Earth. All those have capital letters. Capital E-A-R-T-H, and also the best looking. L-O-O-K-I-N-G, full stop, end of a sentence. Here we have the direct speech. So quotation mark to start with, opening quotation mark, what's, capital W, start of the sentence, H-A-T apostrophe S. What's that saying? Question mark. Faster than the speed of light. Capital F-A-S-T-E-R, then the speed of light, comma, close your quotation marks, she commented. C-O-M-M-E-N-T-E-D, full stop. Right, you can pause there now and go through and see how you went. You may have done the sentences slightly differently that I may have not picked up. Well, good for you. Anyway, those are the mistakes in there. There's a lot of them. Take your time. Question 2. You would have started play. Adjectives are describing words. Write 6 examples of an adjective. Okay. Best adjectives, the easiest ones are ones that describe the nouns. Disgusting. Lots of things are disgusting. Disgusting food. Disgusting weather. disgusting friends, disgusting habits. Hilarious, exceptionally funny. Hilarious is really funny. Something that you just can't help yourself but laugh at. Hilarious comedy. Hilarious friends. Hilarious, not accident I suppose, but some accidents can be hilarious if no one gets hurt. It's funny. That's why all those shows have people falling over and hurting themselves on skateboards, and people think they're hilarious for some reason. But anyway, temporary means just for a short time. Let's see, temporary fencing. So you put the fencing up and then later on take it down. Temporary accommodation, you're only there for a short time. Opaque, O-P-A-Q-U-E, means you can't see through it. It's frosted over. Something like opaque glass would be frosted glass that you can't see through. Tremendous, tremendous teacher. That would be me. Tremendous. Can't blame people for saying that. Tremendous ovation, tremendous money raising for charity. Tremendous day at the coast. And transparent means you can see through things. Like someone's purpose might be transparent. You can see what they're doing. They're lying to you. You can see right through them. You can see what they're doing. Transparent glass, transparent container, and so on. Right, question 3. Rearrange these words. The words in the box are spelled correctly to help you. Plausible, mournful, precaution, automatic. Okay, off you go and try and get those sorted out and press pause. We're back again and I've just unjumbled them all, and there they are. The words are automatic, plausible, mournful and precaution. Automatic happens by itself. Plausible means, oh yeah, it makes sense. That could possibly be what happened. That excuse you just gave me is plausible. I mean, I could believe it. Mournful is when you're sad. Precaution is when you're careful. Take precautions when you go out in stormy weather. Don't go and stand under trees or lightning rods or big tall poles. Write the word with the nearest meaning to failure. Now we've got failure, we've got crash, malfunction and loser. You could attribute failure to all of those actually. A crash could be because of a failure. Malfunction, a failure. Loser, someone who is a failure or thinks they're a failure. Now the Oxford Dictionary meaning of failure, the action or state of not functioning. So, the action or state of not functioning. Well, that leads me to suggest that the best word up there would be malfunction. The action or state of not functioning, malfunction. Number 5, rearrange these words to make a proper sentence. To remember the steps, it is sometimes difficult, involved in on the computer, opening up a new document. I would think that one of the words here, it, has got a capital I in it, so maybe it would be the first word in our sentence. Okay, work that out, press pause, rewrite it. Okay, you're back again. There we go, I've just unjumbled it. It is sometimes difficult to remember the steps involved in opening up a new document on the computer. You can say that again. If you are working with 6 different programs like I am at the moment, I get them confused with each other. So it still happens, no matter how many times you use them. Question 6. What time does the teacher's clock show right now? What was the time 20¼ hours ago? Right, 45 minutes past 4 in digital time. This is the time I chose. I'm suggesting that it is 2:22. And that'll be PM, we'll make it PM. 2:22 PM. Okay, pause to work these out and I'll get right back to you with the answer. Okay, the time is 2:22 PM. 12 hours ago, or half a day, would have been 2:22 a.m. Now 8 hours before that, you take the 2 hours off, you're back at 12 o'clock, take another 6 hours, you're back to 6 o'clock, so it'll be 8 hours before 2:22 a.m. will be 6:22 in the afternoon p.m. Then you work out that 15 minutes before that was 6:07 p.m. You can always work backwards and say, okay, 6:07 p.m, add your 15 minutes, add your 8 hours, add another 12 hours, excuse me, and you end up at 2:22 p.m. just to check your work. Right, 45 minutes past 4 in digital time, it's 4:45. That if you wanted to write that in 24-hour time, then if it was in the afternoon, it would be 12 hours plus 4 hours and 45 minutes, it would be 16:45. If it was in the morning, the 4:45, when you wake up bright and early for school, yeah right, that would be 4:45 in 24-hour time. Number 7, show 9,163 on the abacus. Now the abacus shows you place value, you just have to put the right number in each place. Thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. There are 3 units, 6 tens, 100 and 9 thousands. So here we go. There's our 3 units. Tens, we need 6 of those. And we need 100 and 9 thousands. Isn't that pretty? Question 8. Complete the counting pattern. Determine the rule. Okay, we've got 12, 15, 18, 20. What are we doing to these numbers each time? How do we get from 12 to 15, 15 to 18 and 18 to 21? Well, I'll give you a chance to work it out by pressing pause and away you go. There it is. We're adding 3 each time. So 3 to 12, 15, 15 plus 3 is 18, 18 plus 3 is 21, 21 plus 3 is 24, 24 plus 3 is 27, 27 plus 3 is 30, 30 plus 3 is 33, 33 plus 3 is 36. Write the best unit to measure the length of a swimming pool. Question 9. Rightio. Now, you've written down what you think. This is what I think. To walk a kilometre, you would have to walk the length of about 10 football fields just for 1 kilometre. So therefore, it's a large distance. The distance between cities would be in kilometres, for instance. You would measure the thickness of a slice of bread in millimetres. So that's not a very big distance at all. Millimetres, very small. There are thousandths of a metre, a millimetre. Now a large step, if you take one large step, that's about a metre. So which one of those would you use to do a rough estimate of your swimming pool dimension, its length? You would most likely use big steps to approximate how many metres a swimming pool's dimensions were. The best unit of measure for measuring the dimensions of a swimming pool would be metres. In other words, if you could step out the length to be 15 big steps, that's about 15 metres. So metres is your answer. Question 10. Christine used 12/15 of her texters in the first week of school. What fraction of her texters hasn't she used? Write as a fraction in lowest terms, decimal and a percentage. Okay, off you go and do that. Pause. Okay, first thing here, as soon as I saw 12/15, so I said, oh yep, I'm going to put that into lowest terms. Why work in bigger numbers? Bring it to lowest terms. Now by that I mean you divide the top number by, say, a factor of 12, but also that factor you choose must also go into the bottom number. You must divide into the numerator and the denominator by the same number to bring it to lowest terms. In this case it will be 3. 3 goes into 12, 3 goes into 15. It's a common factor of both 12 and 15. Must have it. Must be common to both. So 3 into 12 goes 4. There's your new numerator. 3 into 15 goes 5. There's your new denominator. So 12/15 is exactly the same amount as 4/5. We can talk more about that later. So therefore, all of the texters are represented by 5/5, which means the whole lot. It's 100%, all of the texters. So if you had 5 texters, you would take 5 of them, and you would be taking all of them. 5/5 is the whole lot. Texters remaining will be, well, 5/5 is all of them. She used 4/5. How many she got left? 1/5. Now 1/5 is the same as saying decimal 2. If you changed that into percent, it would be 20%. We can look at that also in further detail later.
So that's the end of the 10 quick questions a day on the go for today. Make sure you like, subscribe and comment to our channel, and head over to the website for more workbooks and resources for teachers, parents and kids. Bye for now.